to the channel and Happy New Year. I know I've been gone for a while now, but I'm back and I'm hoping to be more consistent as part of my New Year resolutions. Today I have the BMW iX in front of me. It is a very special electric vehicle. BMW have committed to the launch of 25 new electric vehicle models by 2023, with 13 of those expected to be pure electric. To put that into perspective, we are currently on 4, BMW i3, BMW iX3, i4, and finally this BMW iX, which we will focus on today. The iX is jam-packed with all the latest technologies that you can imagine, and I'm excited to give you a walkthrough. It has been built from the ground up and powered by 5th generation BMW eDrive technology. The first thing you will notice is this huge bronze kidney grille, which houses various sensors and is referred to by BMW as the intelligence panel. It conceals camera technology and radars within its sophisticated surface patterns, and wait for it, it has self-healing technology. That's right, you heard right, self-healing technology. An additional polyurethane coating reduces the kidney's grille's susceptibility to damage, and that means the self-healing effect of a surface can repair minor scratches within 24 hours at room temperature or through a 5-minute supply of warm air. Now let's talk about the bonnet. You cannot open the bonnet. Only BMW engineers or technicians can access it. The only maintenance you can do is to top up the washing fluid, which is done by pressing on the BMW logo. On the side, we have these optional 22-inch air performance alloys that enhances the aerodynamics of the vehicle, and we also get these integrated door handles that reinforces the streamlined shape of the BMW iX, and they also project when you open the frameless doors, though it is only the 2 front doors that project. On the C pillar, we have these beautifully carved out gloss black section with the BMW iX. Moving on to the rear, you have a mix of large surfaces and the thinnest rear lights. As well, I should also mention that the front optional laser lights are also one of the thinnest actually, headlights ever in a BMW. But focusing on the rear lights, you may have noticed something about them. Usually they are split across the C pillar and the boot lid, but on the iX it is all integrated into the boot lid. So BMW added another set of light to meet regulatory standards, so when you open your boot lid, for health and safety reasons, you still have lights projecting out. Now let's talk about the boot capacity. This car is huge, roughly the same size of BMW X5, length of 4.9 meters and width of nearly 2 meters and a height of 1.7 meters. And it weighs a lot as well, 2.4 tons. But despite all those figures, the boot space is nowhere near the same size as you get on the X5 of 650 liters capacity. The additional integrated rear lights means that boot space has been compromised to a capacity of 500 liters, which is by no means big by industry standards for a vehicle of this size. In the luggage compartment, you get anti-slip water-resistant mats, and instead of a spare wheel, you get an additional storage compartment for all your charging needs, so your charging cables and so forth. Now let's take a closer look at my favorite part of this car, the interior. When the BMW designers designed the interior space of the iX, they said they only had one thing in mind, and that was to create a living space. And this is exactly what it feels like on the inside. It is almost as if you are in a living room, a luxury and roomy one that is. Everything on the inside screams opulence. The first thing you'll notice when you open the doors are these crystal buttons. and the beautiful ambient lighting across the frameless doors. On the driver's side, you will be welcomed with this hexagonal steering wheel with multifunctional buttons inspired by the world of racing, which is a BMW's first hexagonal steering wheel. Yes, a lot of first with this vehicle. And behind it, you have this stunning, crisp and clear freestanding curved display. The 12.3 inches information display merges with the 14.9 inches control display to create a single curved display unit. Now, we will have a closer look at the infotainment system in a minute, but moving on with the interior. The materials used in this BMW iX are sourced sustainably. I have recorded some of the sustainable materials used, which I will share at the end of the video. But you can't really tell it's from some sustainable sources. The seats feel as premium as the real leather. Harman Kardon speakers come as standard and are nicely fitted everywhere in this car, even inside the headrest, to give you an immersive sound experience. The glove compartment is decent size and contains your standard BMW manual. Rear seat space is ample. I am 6'1" or 185 centimeters, and I had plenty of leg and headroom. This is probably by far one of the most spacious SUVs that I've been inside. Sorry, SAV per BMW, not SUV, but you get the gist. It's extremely spacious and roomy on the inside, and I'm very grateful to the fact that BMW have not added the battery across the chassis below the vehicle, because with some vehicles you have a raised floor, but with the BMW iX it's completely flat, so you're not in this cramped squatting position, so you get the extra leg room. There are also two USB-C ports at the back of both front seats, and attachment points for various accessories, including your tablet of choice such as iPad. And finally, you also have the rear seat climate controller in the middle. One interesting thing about the door handles are that you don't actually get door handles. Instead, you have to press a button to open the door. A bit like Rolls-Royce, I guess. Which is to no surprise as BMW owns Rolls-Royce. But yeah, be careful about the child lock on the door though. I was struggling to get out the car as the child lock was on, and with no assistance nearby I had to climb out carefully to the front seats without scuffing the interior. Another cool feature of this car is the optional Sky Lounge panoramic glass sunroof, which creates a generous feeling of space, and at the touch of a button the glass becomes opaque or transparent. Now let's take a closer look at the new infotainment system with the BMW Operating 8 showcased for the first time and included as standard. I really like it. It's very fast and intuitive and easy to use. You get your usual Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, but with this live cockpit you also get your full color heads-up display, eDrive controller, which can be operated with this crystal floating center console or using gesture control, which allows you to control the volume with a flick of the wrist. The display on the left is touch enabled, but the one on the right is not. The infotainment system is also where you control all the car settings, including the locking and unlocking of the charging slot. In regards to charging, to get a range of 62 miles or 100 kilometers, It will take you 8 minutes on a high power charging station or 8 hours on a standard charging cable at a household socket. So in other words, the only viable solution is to either upgrade to a wall box or utilize high power charging stations. If you want to explore the range, actually, speaking of charging, I'd recommend playing around with the range tool on the BMW site to discover how different driving styles, ambient temperature, and the use of air conditioning, payload, etc. affect the possible range. I'll link it in the description for you to play around with. But yeah, enough of range. Let's move over to some more amazing tech that is available with this car. BMW are using the ultra wideband technology in the BMW iX to power the Digital Key Plus for the very first time. What is the BMW Digital Key, you may ask? Well, the BMW Digital Key allows you to turn your smartphone into a car key. With a car key, with the digital key, you'll be able to lock and unlock your BMW and even start the engine without needing a physical key. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The BMW iX, a spacious, fully electric luxury car that is jam-packed with all the latest technologies. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay safe.